Ready? Let's move to the Greater Singapore workout.
spectacular moment with none other than a group selfie. Alright, so can I invite all our guests to just switch up a little bit as I get our group Alright, just back up a little bit. Here we go. You ready? Alright. Make sure we got all our special guests. Huddle up, everybody, huddle up. Let's get busy. Let's get to know each other. You having a good day today? This is fantastic. What great energy. Alright. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody say Oasis Terraces! Oasis Terraces! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! see than the opening ceremony of Oasis Terraces. That's right, give it up, give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Lawrence Wong, Minister for National Development and Second Minister for Finance, to deliver his opening speech. Minister, please.
BPM Teo and my fellow parliamentary colleagues, Chairman of HDB, Mr. Bobby Chin, Dr. Cheong Kun Hian, CEO, friends from our partner agencies, Punggol residents and friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Selamat pagi, Vanakkam, 大家早上好. It's still the period of the festivities because 15 days of celebration of the New Year. So I should start by also wishing everyone a very happy Chinese New Year. 祝大家身体健康，万事如意，新年快乐。How many of you here are residents around Punggol? Are you enjoying Oasis Terraces? I've seen the plans for Oasis Terraces many times as we were designing it and developing it, but this is my first time here on site to see the actual development. And I think you will agree with me that the actual place looks very good, it's better than the design, and it's a wonderful place to be. So I think we should start by acknowledging the hard work of the HDB team. This is a labor of love for them. First, we say new generation neighborhood center, and really when you look at it, it looks different. It's new generation, it is better than what we had before. And we should acknowledge and thank HDB for doing its part to bring something like this for all of our Punggol residents. In many ways, HDB is our most successful policy innovation. Every year we get many visitors from other countries coming to Singapore to learn about what we do in HDB. They want to understand what makes HDB successful. And very quickly, they realize that it's more than just about building that apartment, high-rise public housing apartment. It's also about the design of the entire HDB estate that makes it special. And neighborhood centers are an integral part of this special HDB experience. I say this not just as MND, but also from my own personal experience growing up in Marine Parade. I grew up in Marine Terrace, where we also had a neighborhood center. Further down the road, you have Parkway Parade. At that time in the 80s, it was a beautiful new mall. Everybody wanted to hang out there. But there is always something special about going to a HDB neighborhood center that you cannot find in a shopping mall. In a neighborhood center, you go to the shops, you buy groceries, you buy food, you buy provisions, you do it day after day, week after week. After some time, you get to know the shopkeepers, the shop owners, you meet your fellow residents and neighbors very frequently. And within the center itself, there is a big community plaza where the parents would gather after marketing, they will interact with one another, and the children will play together. So there is that special sense of emotional connection and familiarity in a HDB center. It's what planners call a third place, a place outside of home and work where people get together, socialize, and you can build that sense of community. And that's why HDB neighborhood centers are special, and that's why we are committed to building them. In the past, we tried different ways of building neighborhood centers. At one time, we even allowed private developers to build neighborhood centers. But we found that this didn't work so well, because the private developers were not so keen to build neighborhood centers in new towns until you have enough residents moving in. It doesn't work so well. So after reviewing the matter, we eventually decided that it would be better for HDB to lead in the building of these neighborhood centers. Because neighborhood centers are so important, an important feature in our HDB estates, we should not just leave it entirely to the market or to commercial private developers. It's better for HDB to lead. And there are several advantages of having HDB lead and develop neighborhood centers. First, HDB is a master planner that can ensure that the neighborhood center is well integrated with the overall plans for the town. There's coherence in design, and there's seamless connection with transportation nodes and the surrounding blocks. Second, unlike a private developer, HDB is not out to maximize commercial return. Just think about this wonderful site that you have here. If this whole area is developed by a private developer, this place will be sold to build a condominium already. It's waterfront, it's next to LRT site, it's such a prime site. But because it is HDB, we keep it as a neighborhood center, and in the way we design, we don't maximize every single plot ratio. We have many open spaces, public spaces for residents to gather and to mingle and to achieve our social objective of strengthening family bonds and facilitating community integration. And thirdly, HDB as the developer can also curate the tenant mix to meet the needs of residents. And here, our approach has also evolved over the years. As a public agency, HDB has to be fair and transparent in the way it allocates the shops through a tender. In the past, we did it simply through a price tender. But that led to some unexpected outcomes because the highest bidder wins, and then after a while, you don't have control over the mix of shops. And sometimes you have a few kinds of shops dominating the entire center, right? It may be tuition centers suddenly overwhelming the center, it may be clinics. You don't have the right mix. So now we have shifted our approach. The tender is not just based on the highest price, it's also based on qualitative factors like the proposed business concept and the operating model. And this allows us to better manage the tenant mix to address the needs of residents. And I think you can see all of these advantages here in Oasis Terraces. It's got a great location, it's got many open spaces, you have green terraces like you see here, rooftop gardens for the community to grow and harvest your favorite fruits and vegetables, you've got outdoor playgrounds for children, and a fitness center for the adults on the rooftop. And there is one other thing that we have been doing in HDB which is different. That is, we have been involving residents in our developments so that we can get your inputs in shaping your living environment. And this is what we have done here in Punggol, where we have actively engaged many residents in several rounds of consultation sessions. We are happy that many of you participated in these sessions. I think some of you are here today. You shared with us your views and we have taken in many of your suggestions. For example, there are now more family-friendly dining options. I think Punggol must be a place with very young demographics. I see a lot of young families with children. Many of you want more family-friendly eating places. So we have more of these options. We have a supermarket, we have a childcare center, we have a polyclinic run by SingHealth with a wide range of care services, and they have specially catered these services to the younger demographic in Punggol as well. So this is really a new and improved version of our neighborhood centers, truly new generation neighborhood centers. HDB will be building more of these. You have it here in Punggol. I guarantee you, many people staying elsewhere are knocking on MND and HDB doors saying, when is my turn? Even I look at this, I ask HDB, when can you build one in my own constituency? So HDB will be building another 5 more centers in towns such as Sembawang and Hougang. And Punggol residents yourselves can look forward to a second neighborhood center at North Shore Plaza. That's next to Samudera LRT station, which will be completed next year. These are new centers, but there are also many towns with existing centers, existing shopping centers, and we have not forgotten them. So we will be planning to upgrade them over time. We've completed the upgrading of Loyang Point and Pasir Ris, and we will be doing more over the years to systematically upgrade these centers. We also have the revitalization of shop scheme to provide support for such upgrading. So all of this, in conclusion, is part of our commitment to renew and rejuvenate our HDB towns. Each new version of HDB living will be better than the one before. That's our commitment to Singaporeans. We want to provide good quality, first-class living environment for all Singaporeans now and in the future. And with that, I hope all of you will make full use of this neighborhood center. Come here often with your family and friends, get to know one another, make full use of the facilities here, and enjoy yourselves with your families. So on this note, I wish all of you a very wonderful Sunday morning out, and very happy New Year once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. May we please invite you to remain on stage and move to the center as we prepare for the launch ceremony. May we also invite on stage the ministers, advisors and guests to join us for the launch. Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Teo Chee Hean. Minister Ng Chee Ming. Senior Minister of State, Dr. Janelle Putticherry. Senior Parliamentary Secretary, Ms. Sun Xueling. Advisor, Mr. Zainal Sapari. Senior Minister of State, Dr. Lam Ping Min. HDB Chairman, Mr. Bobby Chin. CEO of HDB, Dr. Cheong Poon Hien. CEO of Sing Health Polyclinics, Dr. Adrian E. to join us in witnessing the launch ceremony. Oasis Terraces is a new generation HDB neighborhood center that offers residents convenient access to a wide variety of commercial, social and healthcare facilities. Now this is an award-winning development that's a fruition of countless of hours of planning and construction, and it's a space for you to enjoy now. Ministers, advisors and guests, please pose with the flags and please point it towards the left first for a group picture. Alright, photographers, are you guys ready to take this money shot? Okay, let's just line up the flags. And point it towards the left. So, this way. That's right. We'll just adjust the flags so it's all in line. Are we ready? Okay, a little bit higher. Mr. Lawrence Wong, just raise that a little bit higher, please. Thank you. Yes, and the wind's coming, everybody. Well done. All right, have we got our photos? Now we're moving on to the next part of our launch. Now I will invite you all to position the flags above the flag holder. You see it there, hover. Now we're gonna, don't put it in yet, hover. All right, train your arms.